5 kettlebell exercises that all golfers need to try for a full body workout. We want to help you build muscle, build strength, improve mobility and improve your golf swing. And today we are going to do that with a kettlebell. Any golfer can use these. You can start light, improve your form and really see incredible progress in the gym, at home and then on the course. All right, all you need is one kettlebell. You will need to progress over time, but that is where consistency, motivation and a bit of inspiration goes a long way. All right, so we're going to get straight into it, but before we do, make sure you hit subscribe if you want to get more content on how to train for golf and how to improve your golf swing. And even better, go ahead and download the Driven Golf and Fitness app to take just 1 minute to get the perfect training program for you and your golf and fitness goals. Into these movements. Number 1 is the kettlebell swing. This is huge for your posture, your strength and how you use the ground, as well as being more durable for less injuries down the line. We are working the hip hinge pattern. So to execute here, we're really looking to work the posterior chain, the big muscles in the back of your body, hamstrings, glutes, and up into the back. So we have to engage those properly to get the most progress here. Start with a shoulder width stance and the kettlebell in 2 hands. As we hinge, make sure you maintain a slight bend of the knee and push the hips backwards. You will feel the hamstrings and the glutes start to work. Once you feel that kettlebell at the top of your thigh, we are then going to activate the glutes and stand up tall. Okay, so a key element here is pushing through the ground. That's where we get great transfer over to your golf swing, but also looking at the neutral spine position. Again, like you do in your golf swing, because if we can use the legs for power and driving ground force reactions, then match that with a neutral spine, we're going to be in a great position to perform. So this one, you can go pretty heavy. We're looking at engaging the core, staying in the neutral spine, which is going to massively improve your posture, and then pushing out of the ground, using the glutes with a heavier weight to get you some serious golf gains. Into number 2. And we work with the split stance press. Okay, so we want the overhead strength, we want healthy shoulders, we also want to improve your ability to fire the core and work across the system so you have more stability and more balance relative to your golf swing. And that is why the lead leg will be different from the working arm. Then we have to use proprioception, our feel, to understand how we're going to press, but also maintain our balance. From there, we want to work a full range of motions. So start at a lighter weight, really bring the kettlebell down with knuckles pointing to the chin, and then as you press up, we're going to rotate out slightly to a fully locked out position. The 2 key elements, you're going to feel as though, as we said, the knuckles to the chin on the way down, and then when you get all the way up, we want the inside of your elbow as close to your ear as possible. We're going to work both sides. We're going to work volume over time, and then you can increase the weights as well for overhead health and stability. Movement number 3 is the front rack lunge. All right, all of these using one kettlebell makes a huge difference because that's the asymmetry we see in our golf swing. All right, so even though we're not specifically training for the golf swing, we are, okay, because we load one side of the body. We have to organize the system to stay in a good position. That's anti-rotation, that's different levels of activation, and you get more gains without doing anything too specific. Okay, so with a front rack lunge, again, get those knuckles into the chin. We want the elbow tucked in and we want a strong core. Okay, that's how you're going to maintain your spine angle. We don't want to be leaning forwards or back as we lunge. Okay, from there, take a suitable step out into your lunge position. Don't go too far because then it becomes more of a stretch and we can't load the glutes. Okay, so once you take that step, lower your body down, engaging the glute and really maintaining your base of support. And by that, we mean we don't lunge forwards, you step forwards and then lunge down. That's where you get the glutes. We're going to alternate feet. You're going to create massive amounts of force out of the ground. This is a great movement to develop over time for stronger legs, more balance and improved stability. Into the next movement, we have the bent over row. Okay, so this is good for the pull motion, and notice how we're really creating a full body workout here. Okay, so this element allows us to go into the pull. We're going to work the muscles in the back and we're going to rotate around the spine. Okay, we can set this up in a way that is extra beneficial for our golf swing, and that is what you see here. Okay, so as we stabilize in this posture, in this split stance position, we're really looking for the elbow to stay close to the body and then work past the spine in terms of our range of motion, and we're going to control down and then fire up. All right, that slower eccentric, the way down, to a faster concentric, the way up, is really how you want to train basically all movements if you are looking for improved performance. So here, we're going to keep that position strong by engaging the core again. We're going to stabilize, we're going to work around the spine, hit that full range of motion with control, and again, you're going to increase weight over time. Number 5 is the rotational swing. All right, this is one of our members' favorite movements because now you really are getting the feel for how to turn and load in the golf swing and then create even more power. So here, the key element is to load the hips, all right? We're not just trying to turn the upper body. Just like in your golf swing, as we load back, we really need to feel that trail hip load with a little bit of knee flex and going into the glute and the quad on that side of the body. Once we have that position, we let the weight flow past us, just like we do with the golf club, and then we change direction, starting with the lower body. So that's our transition. That is how you strengthen the movements and your biomechanics of the golf swing. Once you have that, we keep the core engaged, we turn to the target, and we transfer that heavy weight through that rotational pattern, just like we do in our golf swing. All right, so loading is key, neutral spine, and then force creation. This is directly working your golf swing. You're going to get an incredible workout all the way through. And yes, we work both sides because that's going to take away any imbalances and asymmetries. It's going to help you be a more rounded athlete, and it's probably going to help you have less injuries as well. Okay, so those are 5 exercises. Incredible movements, simple to execute. You only need 1 kettlebell to get started, and then you can continue to see incredible progress pretty much as long as you want to train. All right, so we had the kettlebell swing, we had the split stance press, we had the front rack and lunge, the bent over row, and then the rotational swing. Yes, you can put all of those together in a single workout. Look for mid-range, so 3 sets of each exercise, around 10 to 20 relative to the weight that you have, splitting on each side of the body as needed. Rest between sets and really focus in on form and quality. But if you like the look of these exercises, you really need a full program, right? That's where you're going to make the most progress. You're not going to have to think, you're going to have to follow the program. Get over those first couple of weeks where you're not sure about if you can do it and if you can really make the kind of progress that you want to see. And then once you're at that point, it is on, all right? You can make huge progress physically in the gym with your technique on the swing. You're going to feel better, look better, and play better, all right? That's what we do, and we are here to inspire health and fitness through and for golf, all right? Because this is going to help your golf swing. But more importantly, it's going to help you be healthier, fitter, and stronger for everyday life, and that is as valuable as it gets, all right? So these are the 5 kettlebell exercises for today. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, and remember, go get that Driven Golf and Fitness app, because in less than 1 minute, you'll have the perfect program. You won't even have to search YouTube. It'll all be right there on demand, all right? So that is how we get it done. And when you get this done, you will golf strong.